Well, they say behind every great man there's a great woman, and behind every great Oscar winner there's a great teacher. Now, our next guest is regarded as one of Hollywood's hottest acting coaches. Over the past 30 years, Ivana Chubbuck has mentored Tinseltown's finest, including Jon Voight, Meg Ryan and Brad Pitt. That's just to name a few.
Yeah, she's also worked on successful films like Dreamgirls and The Warrior's Way, and coaxed Oscar-winning performances out of Charlize Theron and Halle Berry. And at the 2006 Oscars, every actor Ivana touched turned to gold, with her pupils nominated in every acting category. Wow, that is great. Ivana joins us live now from LA. Good morning to you. You've been associated with so many big names, Jon Voight, Meg Ryan, Brad Pitt. Who else have you worked with?
Well, Beyonce Knowles, Halle Berry, Kate Bosworth, Jessica Biel, Emily Deschanel, Chris Pine, James Franco, Eva Mendes, Jake Gyllenhaal. There's more. Jim Carrey, Brad Pitt, Charlize Theron, of course, you already mentioned. So there are many, many others. But the interesting part about these people is like most of them were people who were broke and didn't have any money when I met them. And it's through their education and their study that they got the parts that they got that made them the rich and famous people that you know today.
Ivana, such an incredible list. Are people coming into your studio there and you can know straight away, you can look at them, listen to them and go, you're straight to the top?
Well, I don't think that that's really so. I think that there's sometimes people have hidden talents that you don't know right away, and sometimes it's really obvious. And I just think that there's a process of like through education, through understanding what it is, the tools, the proper tools that will allow them to trigger their true talents and to be able to explore their darker parts of who they are that make them most interesting, are really the mark of the people that become huge internationally.
With so many people wanting to be famous and to go on to Hollywood, what advice do you give people who really want to break into showbiz?
I think it's interesting because Charlize Theron says to people, there's two things that you need to do in terms of making it in Hollywood, and that's study with me, and thank you, Charlize, for saying that, and using my book, The Power of the Actor, which outlines the tools that you need to have to like really do proper script analysis, to really truly understand that it takes a long time. It's like there's so many times people think that people just show up in Hollywood and they make it. It's a process of education, of taking risks, of putting yourself out there, taking chances. It's one of the reasons why I'm coming out here with the 16th Street Actors Studio, who teaches my technique, to be able to allow people to have the same kind of tools that the people in Hollywood have had, that have helped them have international fame and celebrity.
Ivana, what do you say to, because for every great successful actor there are 10,000 broken ones. What do you say to the broken ones to pick them back up?
Get back up, because it isn't over till it's over. Yeah. Because it's like the most important thing about dynamic people is how they deal with the negative, how they deal with rejection. It's the great people of the world that take rejection as a way to say, I'm going to win not only in spite of you, but because of you. And that is the mark of a dynamic person in all fields. I think rejection, difficulty, conflict is something that can be used as a fuel to overcome and achieve greatness from.
Now, you're coming out to Australia to do this Actors Studio workshop, and you talked about your technique. So what is your technique? What is your secret, if you like?
Well, it's I wish I could state it all in one sentence that would make everybody go, oh, wow, here's the magical words. And that's why education is so important. But I guess the bottom line is what I said before, which is instead of using acting as a way to express your pain, but to actually take the pain of the character, personalize the pain of that character, and then use that pain to fuel your way to overcome and win, and therefore becoming kind of an emotional hero hero to the people that are in the audience, because everybody suffers in some way or another. And if they're watching a character on the screen, being able to use that pain to overcome and achieve something, then it gives them hope that maybe they can too. And that's an obligation of you guys too. You guys need to do is when you're sitting there in the morning show, you're giving them people information in the morning to allow people to prosper and have a better day, right?
Yeah, right.
That's what you do. That's what we do. This is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, and we fail a lot.
Hey.
So, yeah. Ivana, let me ask you this, and I know you would have been asked this a lot before, so I reckon you'll have a good answer. Which one of your babies are you proudest of? Because you mentioned some tremendous names there. Which one has grown up and gone forth and flown, and which one are you proudest of?
Well, that's like asking a mother, who is your favorite child? And that wouldn't be nice, but I have to just say this. It's kind of a funny story. It's like I was talking to Eva Mendez last week, and I said, no, I keep getting asked that question wherever I am in the world, who is my favorite student? And then she said, well, of course you say me, right? Yes. So now I'm saying it. It's official. Hello, Eva.
Well, we hope that gets back to her.
Yes, we hope that Eva gets to see this segment, and I'd like you to say hello to Eva for me. Appreciate
Yes.
that. Ivana, thank you. That's a great chat. We look forward to seeing you down under.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Ivana.